And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make a splash in hostile territory. The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Russell Westbrook.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there. And you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in L.A. And remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And the Clippers starting five. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forward. Jackson is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Zubac in at the center. And for the Lakers, they've got Anthony Davis. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Johnson, and it's LeBron in at the three, the small forward. Westbrook against Jackson. Leonard inside. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
Well, efficiency from the mid-range has always been a part of Kawhi Leonard's game.
James looking it over. Inside. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Outside Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. A three ball. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, they took advantage of some really got the shots.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's Leonard. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender getting a cushion.
And James throws it down.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. The pass to Leonard. Outside Jackson. Pass to Powell. And it's Norman Powell with the foul.
Norman Powell.
That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Westbrook. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Here's Davis, and again it's the Lakers.
Well, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Leonard inside, working on James. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bradley can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Powell, that's good.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Outside Westbrook. Johnson, the pass to Davis. James against Leonard. Shoots from 12. James with the bucket. LeBron's got his second basket of the night. Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver. Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Outside Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bradley's got his second best.
I think you've got to get physical with Avery Bradley down low. When you don't, he will punish you with his versatility.
Pass to Leonard. Over James. And it's Leonard missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
You're not going to stop that. Once Davis gets the ball that deep, game over.
Up top Leonard. Covered by LeBron. Over LeBron. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Count that one.
You get the sense that Russell Westbrook relishes contact. He is so physically strong.
Clippers trailed by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Passes it to Powell. Now Zubac. With the teardrop and the layup by Powell. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. And it's LeBron missing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Feeds it to George. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Jackson against Westbrook. It's Jackson with the drive. The shot misses. Good D by Westbrook. In the corner, it's James. Back to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Jackson against Davis. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Davis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Powell kicks to Jackson. Now the pass to George. Outside Leonard. against Anthony. Powell down low. Bradley with some nice D. To the left wing. Westbrook finds Anthony. That misses off the backboard. Clippers trailed by 6. George with the bounce pass. He gets it in there.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
James against Paul. He gets that one. LeBron's got 6. The Clippers shooting 40% here in the early stages. Jackson passes to Leonard. Unloads from 13. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, no doubt whatsoever.
Well, he's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Making some changes here.
And here's a look at some stats for Davis. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, getting around 24 points per, 10 rebounds, and what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's Man. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. 6 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Shots good by Anthony.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Man passes to Covington. Here's Kennard. To stop the run. He can't get that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Pass to Reeves. And here is Davis. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. Davis has got 10 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Timeout. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Players checked in for Davis. Let's take a look at the numbers for Russell Westbrook.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's man, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Takes it inside.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
He's guarded by Howard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Pass to Reeves. Anthony with it. And that one hits back iron. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And it's 6-7 with a 7'2" wingspan. Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forward.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Reeves the pass to Anthony. Passes it to Horton Tucker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot by Monk is no good. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 13.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Unloads from 13.
You know, just a good play there from Melo to get a hand up to challenge the shot. Love that effort.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. We've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Great leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Luke Kennard. Marcus Morris is out there with Robert Covington. And there's Batum, and it's man in the point guard position.
This is where the frame of Morris allows him to absorb that contact and push right through it.
Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3 and D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
That one misses. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Monk.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
And so he makes both from the line. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. A shot by Batum, no good. Lakers leading by 16. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Monk. Averaging 13 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second.
I know Trevor Ariza has been a bit of a journeyman, but he is also a proven champion. On the defensive end, you know he's going to take pride in locking down his man.
Kennard kicks to Batum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Zubats. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game. George is checked in for the Clippers. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Horton Tucker. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers trailed by 17. Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 6. Zubats the best to George. And there's the drive. The Lakers with the rebound. Ariza's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the pass to Monk. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Terrence Mann.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Free throw drops for Monk. A different look for the Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Batum. Norman Powell comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Terrence Mann. And Monk drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
It's Powell with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Powell's got 7.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
LeBron dishes to Westbrook. Pass to Monk. Leonard against James. Pass to Johnson. Lots of room. And he drops that one in. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Leonard, no luck. Lakers leading by 19. Johnson outside. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. The shot by Powell, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Johnson's shot is off.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Good on the shot. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Kawhi's game comes with a measure of resolve as a scorer. Contact simply doesn't affect him as much as other players.
The shot's good from Monk.
I like the fact that he was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Jackson finds Leonard. The 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game. That bucket in no time at all. The Clippers really having a tough go here. To the middle. And there's Jackson on the assist by George. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one. Westbrook against Jackson. Passes it to Johnson. LeBron James on the wing. Zubac's defending. Just 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. Westbrook, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Monk. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trailed by 20. The pass to Jackson. Now Leonard. Back to Jackson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Johnson. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Bradley subbed in for Monk. Westbrook against Jackson. Westbrook passes to Carmelo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Anthony's got 6.
That could easily have been a three-point play. A little contact, Melo still goes right to it.
Pass to Zubac. Lob pass to George. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders. You had both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
That one is good from Zubac.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
James, the pass to Anthony. Back to LeBron. Here he goes. And James throws it down.
And spreading the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Lakers leading by 20. Pass to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Anthony no one around. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Jackson. And the rejection by LeBron.
You watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And George with the stuff. And here is LeBron. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Utah.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Outside Jackson. Passes to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Knocks it loose. Lakers lead by 18. And the pass to James. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And it's been a productive night for Davis, staying so active on offense and taking every chance to score.
Leonard. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. Leonard's got 9.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
LeBron outside. Outside Bradley. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And it's James missing. Clippers trailed by 18. Now, here's George. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pulled the shot a little off, but the bounce goes his way. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And the Clippers call time here. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Clippers going with a whole new group out there. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Pass to Kennard. Pass to Man. Clock at 4. Here's the break. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Shots good by Kennard.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Davis. He dishes it to Bradley. It's Davis on the wing. Over Kennard. And it's Davis missing. Clippers trailed by 19. Now Batum. No points in the game yet for him. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Davis, the pass to Horton Tucker. 15 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Davis. Over Kennard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came and doubled and he found an open guy. If he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like stars.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
The second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Lakers. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley. And there's Davis. Then it's Johnson. And it's James in at the 3. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. 19-point game. The pass to Zubac. Now here's Powell. Back to Zubac. Clock at 6. Bradley against Powell. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 19 points.
Well, you think about a guy like Norman Powell, who was really in the second round drafted because of elite athleticism and his defensive ability. But boy, has he turned himself into a scorer.
Johnson outside. Pass to James. Over Leonard. And it's James missing.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you. And no question for Powell. It seems like better shot selection has led to better efficiency.
Yeah, I agree. That and the consistency from range. This guy can rise up under pressure and get the jump. And if you're crowded, he's going to put it on the deck and use that speed to go by you.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Down low, Powell. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers leading by 17. Pass to Davis. James outside. And they double up James. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
Not loose. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And the rejection by James. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Puts it up for Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Monks check in for the Lakers. Clippers trailed by 19. Passes it to Leonard. Back to Jackson. And Leonard has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Kawhi Leonard put in the time to become a big-time threat from range. That is beautiful.
Here's Westbrook. No good there. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's George. And it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Maurice is checked in. And the Clippers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Jackson kicks to George. To the paint. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game until his 5th season, but now it happens with regularity.
Here's LeBron, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powell, the pass to Leonard. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. Jackson kicks to Leonard. There's the pass to Zubac. Davis with it. Leonard picks him up. Leonard against James. Pass to Monk. That's the 3 fly. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Monk's got 13 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Pass to James. Can't hit that one. Empty that time from Leonard. Passes to Powell. Back to Leonard. That one wide left. Lakers leading by 15. Takes the 13-footer, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game, and the basket is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Westbrook against Jackson. Westbrook, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 10 points, and the bucket from Powell.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 16-5 run here. Ariza against Leonard. Ariza kicks to LeBron. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Leonard. Zubac against James. It's stolen by Ariza. Here's Monk. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. And the call, and the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Monk.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
First one falls. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Paul George. Batum comes in for Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Mann subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And both free throws good for Zubac. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Reeves.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Out Robert Covington's checked in for Zubats.
Robert Covington.
Clippers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Covington kicks to Kennard. 6 to shoot. And that one, good. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score.
That shot's good from Monk.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
The pass to Kennard. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home. Back to Anthony. Howard trying to free himself up. The shot by Anthony, no good. Clippers trail by 12.
Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
Here's Mann, who's guarded by Howard. Pass to Kennard. Here's Mann, and he drives in. The shot, no good. Lakers leading by 12. And here is Anthony. He's got 6. Another shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
And for Kennard, he was a standout player at a very early age.
Well, you can look no further at the state of Ohio and the scoring records he put up. Kennard outscored LeBron James's high school numbers. He has that kind of game where he can just take over with his shooting.
The first free throw is good.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back nine of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Howard. Clippers trailed by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Brad.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:44 left to play in the third. Here's Mann. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Kennard. Over Howard. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Monk. Now, here's Howard. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Clippers now. Clippers trail by 12. Now Kennard. 5 points in the game. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
The shot by Monk is no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Batum with the bounce pass. Here's Mann. From 13, good work defensively by Anthony. Monk with the ball. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Marcus Morris is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Mann in at the point.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nicholas Batum. At the line for the Lakers, Taylor Horton-Tucker.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Kennard against Bradley. And here's Kennard. Passes it to Batum. Shoots over Bradley. The shot by Batum, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Howard. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the pass to Carmelo. Baseline jumper. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Batum passes to Mann. Over Anthony. And too long on the shot.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Horton-Tucker. Kicks it out to Bradley. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Now Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there.
Well, you think about Stanley Johnson. Coming out of high school, he was a top 10 recruit. He was a top 10 pick in an NBA draft. He came in with huge expectations. Obviously, still working on getting there as an NBA guy.
That's good from Johnson.
And defensively, Johnson has been as advertised.
Excellent on-ball defender, multi-positional, excellent fit in switching schemes. And this guy has gotten some of his best stops against some of the league's toughest guards.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Davis is checked in for Anthony. James comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Dwight Howard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Clippers miss again.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Right side Davis. The turnaround. That one doesn't drop. Clippers trailed by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Powell, the pass to Zubac. Pocket 6. Here's Leonard. Not enough on that one as it misses. Lakers leading by 16. Outside Bradley. He's looking for James and finds him. Over Jackson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The feed to George. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Jackson. Softly drops in the floater.
And that was a tough shot. I mean, Jackson has practiced that, but he makes it look effortless right there.
Pass to Davis. And the rejection by Zubac. Powell against Bradley. Up top, Powell. Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Bradley. No good from Zubac. Lakers lead by 14. Johnson, the pass to Davis. Fires the 3. Doesn't go either for Davis.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Westbrook. Jackson misses. Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Johnson, that's for 2. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, Russell Westbrook has excelled at being a facilitator. You love when he's focused on making his teammates better.
Jackson kicks to Powell. Up top, Leonard. Westbrook against Zubac. And here's Leonard from 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Leonard doesn't give the defense time to react. His catch-and-shoot game is on point.
James with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Foul for three. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kicks to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. This is it to Davis. James dishes to Davis. Here's Bradley, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Clippers trail by 15. Poked away. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Leonard against LeBron. With the drive. Leonard with the steal. It's Powell on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
At the line for the Clippers, Norman Powell.
The first one at the line is good.
Well, one thing that there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
He's off on the second. Lakers leading by 14. Bounce pass Davis. Outside Westbrook. Four on the clock. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Leonard the pass to Powell. Over James. Off the left rim and out. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Clippers trailed by 14. Here's Leonard. Good D by James. Westbrook against Jackson. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside Jackson to the inside. Fades away. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Well, you have to admire the way Bradley is controlling his body. In that instance, welcomes the contact with open arms.
At the line for Los Angeles, Avery Bradley.
Free throw good from Bradley.
How about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Stanley Johnson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers trail by 18. Outside Leonard. Powell against Bradley. Now here's Powell. And Anthony sends it back.
Miller just reading the play the right way, putting the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Davis. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson, and the rejection by James. Feeds it to Davis. Over George. And again, the Lakers no good. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 18. The shot by Powell, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Leonard against James. And they double up LeBron. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Powell with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Jackson looking around. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the pass to Brent. No good on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Now Powell. It's George on the wing. Jackson kicks to Powell. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Clippers trailed by 15. From deep, George. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive. And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance
for LeBron.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
And the Lakers with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. Inside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Anthony. And the Lakers lead by 17. Here's Mann. Past Dozier. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Bazemore. Good D by Jordan. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Horton Tucker. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.